As Britons begin voting on whether to leave the EU, Bank Negara's Financial Market Committee says given the significance of the Brexit vote, the impact and volatility could spill over onto financial markets and that its members are standing ready to pump liquidity if necessary to help stabilise the domestic markets. The committee believes there is ample liquidity in the market and that the markets are well positioned to face any major volatility. It said in a statement today that it is now monitoring all movements with local financial market players and will remain vigilant to any potential emerging risks and challenges. Trading will be extended tomorrow to 6 p.m. to facilitate all market transactions. The outcome of the UK referendum is expected tomorrow between 2 and 4 p.m. local time. Malaysian businesses are getting more corrupted, with a spike in reported incidences in the past 2 years. According to PwC's Global Economic Crime Survey, almost all the Malaysian respondents feel that their top-level management have made it clear they don't condone such crimes. But the reality is, reported instances of bribery and corruption have shot up by 11 percentage points over the past 2 years to 30%. PwC's Senior Executive Director and Forensics Lead Alex Tan says this discrepancy indicates a startling disconnect between the tone at the top and the reality on the ground. And the financial damage, according to the survey, 30% of the respondents reported losses of over $100,000. 13% lost more than $1 million. All this means that Malaysia now has the second highest reported level of corruption among its top 3 trading partners after China, where 46% of its respondents had reported such incidences. Japan had 24% of its companies reported cases of corruption, while Singapore came out relatively clean at 17%. Abu Qasim Muhammad, the man who headed the MACC when it started investigations into 1MDB, will be stepping down on August 1st. This after he was offered a position as a visiting fellow from the International Anti-Corruption Academy in Austria. His contract was initially to end in 2018. Abu Qasim's resignation sparked talk that he was either unwell or under pressure to leave, but he says he's ending his service on his own accord. He will, however, continue to serve as an officer in the MACC until his mandatory retirement in 2020. Abu Qasim has helmed the anti-graft agency for about 6 years. During his tenure, the MACC began its investigations into 1MDB as well as the transfer of billions into PM Najib's accounts. The Prime Minister has denied any wrongdoing. He was cleared by AG Apandi Ali in January. The Singapore lawyers for Xavier Andre Justo, the Swiss national caught up in the 1MDB fiasco, have reportedly quit. Now, if you recall, Justo and his firm Justo Consulting are suing the Edge Media Group owner Tong Hui Ong, the Edge Communications Group CEO and publisher Ho Kay Tat, and Sarawak Report editor Claire Rucastle-Brown. He's demanding the return of data he handed them, data he stole from his former employer Petro Saudi International as part of an attempted blackmail, for which he's now serving a 3-year jail term in Bangkok. Petro Saudi is of course a former JV partner of 1MDB. Now, according to the Straits Times, JUSTO'S lawyers have dropped themselves from acting any further. One of the lawyers, Clement Wong, was cited as saying that since Justo is in jail, taking instructions from him directly would be inexpedient and not reasonably possible. The Straits Times reports that without a lawyer replacement, this development could sink the suit. Honda Malaysia is expanding its recall, this time to almost 150,000 vehicles over faulty airbags that have a tendency to explode and have killed at least 13 people worldwide. 8 models are involved this time: the Accord, City, Civic, CR-V, Freed, Insight, Jazz and Odyssey. Recalled vehicles will have their front passenger airbag inflator replaced and all affected customers will be informed via mail. Honda Malaysia says all of its current selling models are not affected. Honda is of course not the only car maker that uses Takata airbags. BMW, Ferrari and Nissan are also among the companies involved in the recalls.